It's really bad. Several homes have collapsed, many homes have collapsed in several cities. No power, water lines have been disrupted, buildings reduced to rubble, and the reports are coming in every second. Hi guys, Turkey was just hit again by another powerful earthquake, magnitude 6.1, and what makes this thing so dangerous is one, its location, but also two, the shallow depth of this earthquake. It's been reported that it's only at a depth of roughly 5.7 miles, 8 kilometers, and it was widely felt. And the problem is it's in the same area as the strong magnitude 6.1 earthquake on August 10th. Where were not only destruction, but also some landslides. So it is reported by the Turkish authorities, this earthquake was strong. It shook Western Turkey on Monday. That's what Turkey's emergency response said. And it was centered in the town of Sindirgi in Balikesir, that's the province. And it was felt as far as Istanbul and also in the nearby provinces of Bursa, Manisa, and Izmir and Haberturk. The problem is, we know that Turkey sits on top of major fault lines and earthquakes are frequent. The homes, we have many unreinforced old masonry homes, basically similar the same situation that we're facing in Naples and Italy with the supervolcano Campi Flegrei. So if there's an earthquake, only magnitude 5, hundreds of thousands of people will be lost probably by collapsing buildings. And the thing is, you see the videos here of what's happening right now by this earthquake, but we're getting the news in that a lot of buildings have collapsed in the town of Sindirgi in Balikesir. You see the videos, it's not looking good, and the problem is it's dark, it's late at night. So this is really, really shocking. We don't know how many buildings, right? We're just getting these videos and this is preliminary information, but I'm pretty sure that if we see these buildings that have collapsed, there's probably way more damage than what we see right now. So in terms of magnitudes, we're seeing everything from 6.0, 6.1, 6.2. But what we all know, it is strong. The epicenter was right under a densely populated areas. It was not in the water, it was directly on land. And reports say many buildings are damaged. And we've seen this a few weeks ago. I mean, people are highly scared after this terrible earthquake in 2023. So we saw in the last earthquakes, people jumping from the second floor of their buildings because they were afraid that the building might collapse on top of them. So they were jumping out from their balconies and windows. Absolutely heartfelt scenes that we're seeing here from Turkey, and we can only hope and pray that nobody is injured. And we also have already several aftershocks coming in the magnitude 3, 2.7, that sort of thing. Thankfully, nothing bigger than the hopefully main shock of 6.1, because that's already enough. We don't really need more. We have like no electricity in several areas. We have the water lines disrupted. And I want to show you, this is an aerial picture that's very interesting of what another earthquake did when these faults are moving, how they shift the landscape. So buildings that used to be across from each other have now shifted in this image 12 feet almost. And you've seen it in the Myanmar earthquake. How that has shifted. That was the first time that something like that had been captured on CCTV camera, which was also massive if you look at that, how the ground moves. So if you're standing across from each other after this earthquake, you have shifted several feet or meters. So amazing thing what nature does, but it's equally as frightening and scary because the damages can cost lives. That Turkey earthquake was even felt across parts of Greece, including the island of Lesbos, that is 146 kilometers away from the epicenter. That tells you how powerful this earthquake was. But I want to take the chance, guys, and I want to show you something, because I have a friend who went to Turkey to help after the devastating magnitude 7.8 earthquake that happened in 2023, and was, get that, guys, more than 53,000 people were lost in Turkey. It has destroyed hundreds of thousands of buildings in 11 southern and southeastern provinces, and then in the northern parts of the neighboring Syria, also 6,000 people were lost. So this was a massive catastrophe that you cannot imagine. And again, what you see while I'm talking are these pictures that my friend took. Really kudos to him, trying to get there and to help wherever he could help and whoever he could help. And I want to bring this back to the attention, because guys, yes, we report about countries like Japan when there's an earthquake, and you know, the damages, they're very, very advanced. Even in California, although they're not up to code for what's coming to them, they're getting something way worse than we all expected, and that affects the whole west coast of Canada and the US, because two major disasters, scientists found records that they're coming together. If you're interested in that, the video is in the end screen. And in Turkey, we forgot about this, guys. 58,000 people, that's 64,000 people if we count the other country as well. That is crazy from an earthquake. And that's why I'm so concerned about Campi Flegrei in Naples, because that's not only an earthquake hazard, it's a volcano where scientists warn that it's about to erupt. So the pictures you see here, I think it's heartbreaking. It's absolutely heartbreaking. So this is right from the front line from my friend, and shout out to my friend Adnan for sending me these images. So guys, what else can I tell you? Of course, guys, as always, I will keep you updated about what is going on in Turkey. Please like and hype the video, share it with your friends. And if you want to support the channel, go to the link in the description. I have a Buy Me a Coffee site. Thanks for everyone who's doing this. Please stay safe, be prepared, especially if you travel to regions like this and you're not a local, you don't know where escape routes and stuff like this are. Check the videos in the end screen. Very, very interesting stuff. Campi Flegrei, the volcanoes breaking through walls and through floors. Very, very concerning all over the place, guys. So please watch out for yourself and your loved ones. I see you there in a second.